going in favour of Arcane. And now we are on train. No pistol bash, they're just going to be jumping themselves straight into it. No early frags as of yet, it would appear. So, smokes are going to go out. Struggling to try and get themselves on towards the bomb site of A sooner rather than later. And the grenades do go out, but it's going to be Icons finding the kill onto Vondrika. That's his opposing member. Down as Hatton getting the frag onto Daz as Jordan with the MP44 onto Swalker, but the threat of Icons is now out of the way as Jankis does get him down, but it's all up to Jankis and Martaz. Supreme, Hatton, Jordan and Dane still up here for Arcane. Everyone's sitting in nice and tight, not giving too much away. They're going to be keen to win this first round. Supreme does find it onto Jankers, and it's all up to Martis now. He's only got the go round in hand. Still needs to get the bomb down. But 4 players to find as well. Hatton's close. Probably the closest member. As Martis is just trying to check areas. He's not certain on which bomb he wants to go to. He's got 30 seconds to play with, but it's not going to be ideal as he does try to get the bomb down, gets the tank with no frag. He's now been spotted, shots going off into all kinds of windows. He's left himself in a bit of a predicament now as he is now in the train station. And it looks as if the time is just going to run out as a sad face coming out from Hatton. No, he's just not going to be able to clutch this one and feels his pain, it would appear. Doesn't die, so the stats are still looking good as Martas can't seem to clutch, and the first round is going to go over to Arcane. No early peaks as of yet, as smokes are up very, very quickly. He's going to try and take a couple of shots off. Just through the smoke, just to try and stop them. He does get the grenade towards A alley. He's going to make his way over there now as well. Doesn't connect. Is he likely to run into anybody? This is the thing. Does see one person and does find the onto damage. So that's going to be an opening kill. A very aggressive play from Icons. He's still in towards the A alley. And he's going to keep on watching it as well. He doesn't want anyone else to go through. It's going to be Martas who is going to pick him off. With Hatton watching the A alley as well from the upper building. The shots from Jordan being rattled off on towards the house, but doesn't get the kill onto Swalker. Dane still sitting in relatively tight as well. Some nice angles being watched at present. Gets the grenades up and over onto the bomb. Hatton getting himself heavily tagged up but not dying. As Vondrika just trying to see if he can get any picks whatsoever. Sees one in the building as Hatton gets the frag there onto Martas, and Hatton again onto Swalker. He knows that there could be a potential of another one now, and he does come round, gets the frag, and that's going to be a hat-trick of frags for Hatton and Supreme. Jumping in onto Jankaz as well, and that's going to be 2-0 as Arcane looking to increase their lead. Hatton currently on 4 kills at the moment. Really impressive trench gun play. Seems to quite like this map at the moment. We're only 2 rounds in, but to get 4 kills with the trench gun, sitting in tight as Icons trying to win that scope battle, but does get himself tagged up. Misses the shot, and he's just strafing away as Icons is going to get himself out of there now. Supreme does open up onto Jankers as Vondrika takes down Hatton, so that's going to be a threat of the trench gun done and dusted as Swalker gets a shot onto Dane. So, still players left to find. 3 players for Arcane. It's Icons, Supreme and Jordan, and strong enemy only without Jankers now. Trying to find a grenade into the site. Bomb does go down, and Supreme does kill Davies, but just too late to stop the stop the plant going down. As Martas is in the house, which is overlooking the bomb site, so a favourable position with Swarker just in the lower part of the building, making sure he doesn't get pushed. Icons now looking into the site. Spots one, doesn't connect with the frag though. He's going to need to try and play a little bit more aggressive possibly. Supreme is trying to come round spot if anyone's going to be there. Even though there's a few people in the house, Jordan does fake the bomb. Nobody's peeking, no. Only Swarker's going to make the look. Does fire a couple of shots, so it doesn't connect. His Icons is there, and Swarker misses the rifle shot. Does have the Colt out. Swanchika gets the second. And Swarker's going to try to come in and gets the pistol bash as well. Supreme's going to go down, and that's going to be a round for strong enemy. 2-1 your score. Wishing he was still in gun runners, as he's obviously got a bind that changes his name. And that is going to be Martaz opening up onto Jordan, with Swarker getting a headshot onto Dane. 3 versus 5, Arcane. Strong enemy though. Still with 5 men to the good, as Arcane are going to try and sit out tight. Swarker trying to get the peek out. Can't get himself across into any of the building, but Hatton is sitting in the upper building, not where you would usually find the trench gunners. Swanchika is just going to put eyes on the side. Smoke is up. Good look to possibly get the bomb down, as Icons is trying to make a bit more of an aggressive move. He's there with Hatton. Hatton does get down by Martaz, as Icons tries to get the frag as well. Already gets 1, but unfortunately not to get the second. 2 versus 3. You still have Icons and Supreme available, but Vondrikas, Jankas and Swarker are going to try to get the bomb down. Jankis finds it onto Icons, and Supreme instantly throws a grenade onto the bomb. Nobody there at the moment, as he's now going to move. His spot has been compromised. They do know where he is, as he is going to try to move elsewhere. And Supreme looking onto the bomb site, can't see anybody. Finds him just casually prone in there, and that's going to be the headshot. Janka's sitting in the building, and Swarker is going right back to spawn. Does call out where Supreme is, as Jankis is probably going to be laying and waiting for him. He knows he's going to need to get towards the bomb site soon. Swarker's making his way to a bit closer up there, but that's going to be Jankis taking down Supreme, and that's going to be 2-2 the score now. Scope scared to miss out or lose the advantage, so they're keeping it tight at the moment. Smokes have gone out early onto the cross. Nobody quite knows where they're going at the moment, but I am going to watch Hatton. There's usually he does get some kind of frag. As of yet, very passive play from both sides. As I mentioned before, not wanting to compromise anything at the moment. Shaq is trying to get a little bit of a higher ground, see if he can get a different angle to watch something, but it's going to be Martez onto Supreme. That's going to open this up now, and Jankis onto Icon. So as soon as one kill gets in, then the other, there's usually another few to follow. So down for Arcane, and Davies does tag one. That's going to be Hatton, as Hatton still has the trench gun, looking in towards the A-bomb site though. Dennis spots one. does take his time to ensure he definitely hits the shot. And that's Swarker going down, but Jankis does take down Hatton, and Jordan quickly onto Jankis as well. So the Rentrank is there. Still got Vondrika, who's still got the scope as the bomb looks to go down as Jordan fires a grenade kill to David. It's now 2 versus 2 as Jordan is now in top of the house, MP44 in hand, and Dane looks like to be in the back. Vondrika hears him and gets it, and they know exactly where Jordan is now. He's firing a couple of shots there, but it's Vondrika that's going to get the quick scope onto Jordan, and it's going to be 3-2, and Strong Enemy is going to be going ahead in this matchup. Yankees having a nightmare with his name change here. Had it right the first time around. Extremely passive both sides, not wanting to overexpose themselves at all. Still very slow. We could be waiting a little while until we get a kill, but usually when one comes in, one follows quickly after. They are quick on the revenges, that's for sure. As well as the teammates helping out. So Jankis spots one, throws a grenade up and over. He's going to see what he can connect with. Can he get anything? Doesn't look like it, as Hatton finally opens up onto Davies. Is the second frag going to come in? Doesn't look like it. It's now all staying put of where they are. Hatton, he is towards the A alley house. It's a good angle to hold, but it's going to be Martas that just pushes on through and does get him down. 4 versus 4. Oh, and it's all kicked off as Jankis, Swarker as well as Vondrika all jumping in on the frags as Jordan just tries to lower it down. It's 1 versus 3. He does get the headshot. Jordan has got the MP44. I don't know whether he wants to peek. He gets the tag, but no frag. It's very uncertain as Jordan does get taken down by Martas now. That's going to be 4-2 the score. Strong Enemy now starting to walk away with this one. And then I believe that Arcane are going to need to do something a little bit different now, just to try see if they can get a few more rounds in. And there we go, Dane opening up there onto Jankis as Vondrika and Swarker joining in on the party, taking down Jordan as well as Supreme. Dane though finding second frag of the round straight onto Swarker. So there we go, 3 versus 3 now. Icons are playing more towards that A-alley side. Spots one, and that's going to be the peak from Martas as he does take him down. It's now 2 versus 3. Arcane are just going to hold the angles. Vondrika's going to think he is still there, but he's in fact moves as Davies does get another grenade as well. Still got the charge gun in hand and the scope is still available. So Hatton not scared to jump around the corner and take him out, and Vondrika is also there, but he's just going to move away, sit in the corners and wait for somebody to push. And Hatton going huge, picking up the second frag, and that's going to be 4-3 and around that Arcane needed just to reduce the deficit for your score. Timeout has been called just now, so we're going to mute the stream just for the time being, and as soon as these guys are ready themselves up, we'll be back here with the action. back in now, so a very short timeout. Still 4-3 the score at this moment in time as well. So if you have just joined us, thank you ever so much for staying tuned. We've got 257 people watching at the moment, which is still good considering we are now in the early hours of a Sunday morning. So thank you everyone who is still here. You're here with Arcane versus Strong. This is one of the playoff games, highly anticipated as well. The first map, in fact, going over to Arcane. Still no kills as of yet. I feel like I say that quite often. This map reminds me of a certain map in COD 2 where no one seems to get any kills until 30-17, but it's going to be Icons opening up onto Davies, but Hatton, the trench gun, is now out of the fray as Jankers does shut him down. Vodka finding Icons, and there's going to be a lovely shot. Supreme gets himself heavily tagged up. Now they need to decide which site they are now going to push. It's looking to be closer to A as the smoke does go down. Seems to be going out. They seem to know that there's one there, but Jordan's sitting inside with the MP44 as Martes does get himself heavily tagged up at the moment. Taking shots on towards the bomb site, and he knows he's trying to get it down. He does ultimately get it down, but Jordan is now with Supreme. He's in a 2 versus 3 situation. Scope is there. Swalker does get the frag onto Jordan, so it's all up to Supreme now. Has the Car 98 in hand. What kind of damage can this boy do? He's just going to casually walk over from the mid-street on towards the bomb. As Jankers is just around the corner, spots him, gets the tag and the frag, and it's going to be 5-3 to score. And Strong Enemy doing very well to dictate towards this A bomb site. Very well played. Jankers seems to have come to life with Vondrika with 9 and 8 kills respectively, as well as Hatton and Supreme on 8 and 5. Jordan and Icons joining in on that one as well. We're not seeing the scopes go for the peaks in the mid-round. We're not seeing people testing their luck as Jankers just doesn't continue to Icons, but doesn't connect it at the end. Swalk heavily tagged up as well. Angles being watched here for Arcane. Extremely passive play. As soon as Dana gets the kill there onto Swalker though, so that's going to go in the favour of Arcane straight away. But initially they do try to always go towards this A bomb site. Smokes and grenades out, and just as I say that, Davies does get his smoke out, and that goes towards the bomb, but it's going to be Icons onto Junkers, so still 3 players remaining as Vondrika, Davies and Martis still with it all to do. Still 5 players up for Arcane though. They're playing extremely passive at the moment with Supreme and Hatton though, getting 2 quick kills in quick succession as well, so Vondrika was the only man available. He does have the scope in hand. I feel like players know exactly where he is. Is he going to try and make his way out of the house? Grenade kills are raining, or grenades are trying to rain in on the building of where he is. Everyone is looking to where he's going to be, but Hatton's going to be the man that goes in. They're still uncertain, but Vondrika's just going to sit there, laying and wait for someone to walk in, but Hatton just pops into the corner, finds him in the closet. He ain't coming out, and that's going to be 5-4 the score. Hatton doing absolute work with the trench gun at the minute. 10 kills for him. It is 5-4. Swalker punishing Supreme, who does get the pick early. It's exactly what we wanted to see. I want to see Strong Enemy play this much quicker. Get the smoke down, get the grenades out. As the smoke is already down on the bomb. It's done it, and Hatton are going to slow it right down again as they do get 2 quick kills. And it's now all Davies, Jankers and Vondrika. Jordan just casually chilling in one of the houses that's close to the A site. Trying to see if he can pop anyone off. Doesn't look like anything though. He's going to sit tight and watch the stairs. Chunkies coming out of nowhere. He's going to get the bash onto Dunny, and Dove is jumping on as well, getting down Hatton, as it's going to be Icons now. In the building, gets the frag onto Davies though, looking to see if he can see anybody on the other bomb site. Doesn't look like it. Junkies is going to make his way over towards there though, so Icons is looking at the right place. He may well move his mouse just as someone walks onto it. But Junkies again, he is on the bomb site, and it is going to be Jordan getting the frag, as Icons is also going to throw a grenade over there, but Vondrika is too far away. He's in spawn still, but making his way over towards the B bomb site. Still got Icons and Jordan up. But I don't know if Vondrika's going to be able to get this down, as the bomb has now been planted. He's making his way out. It looks like he has been spotted. Icons has seen him. Ooh, doesn't quite connect the shot, but Jordan is making his way round as well. Vondrika is trying to come up on the building. He does spot Icons. It seems to be a bit of a game of cat and mouse as Icons comes around, does shut down Vondrika, and that's going to be the diffuse coming out, and that's going to be 5-5 now, as Jordan is going to get that diffuse.
Sprengladung entschärft. Die Achsenmächte gewinnen.
So if you have just joined us, it's Strong Enemy versus Arcane. This is the second map after Arcane do take the first. And we're currently 5-5 on train station at the moment. Early smokes out here from Strong Enemy. Just shows a very advanced position, trying to see if he can get anyone through the smoke, which is what I like to see. He's testing his luck, because you never know, he might connect with something. But Martas finds the kill onto Hatton, and he's very aggressive, but he's going to get instantly shut down by Icons, who is still casually watching. So it's going to be Swalker straight onto Icons, and Swalker again onto Supreme. There's two quick frags from him, and it's now Jordan and Dane, the only men remaining left here for Arcane. A Strong Enemy are 4 men up, but Jenkins is going to reduce it slightly now by taking down Dane, and it's now completely up to Jordan. As soon as I say that, the grenade kill comes out and does take him down. It's going to be 6-5 now. Jenkins is going to open this up onto Supreme, so again another early kill going in favour of Strong Enemy, which is exactly what they would have wanted on this attacking side. Again, looking more towards that A focus, as it's going to be Icons playing a little bit more aggressive, and he does take down Martas. Hatton prone in the smoke, making sure no one's going to make any advances towards the bomb site. No sneaky deaky here. As Jordan again taking his position up on towards the top spawn house, the top bomb house, looking at the stairs. He does find someone as Jankis tries to get a little bit adventurous, and he does shut him down straight away. It's now 3 versus 4. Vondrika, as well as Davis and Swalker, are still up for Strong Enemy, but Arcane are 4 men, only losing Supreme so far, as Dane is sitting exceptionally tight. As we have in fact lost, Icons now, so it's a 3 versus 3. Don't quite know what's happened there, but I'm sure Strong Enemy are going to enjoy that one, as it's now made a little bit more even. And Vondrika does get the fake on towards the bomb. Davies is trying to come on around. He doesn't know where anybody is at the moment. He's just testing his luck, looking in towards the building. He knows that someone may well be there. Swalker does get the frag onto Hatton, but it's Jordan again with the MP44 onto Swalker, as Dane gets the frag onto Vondrika. And here we go, 1 versus 1. Dane is on towards the sandbag, as Davies is going to play a little bit more aggressive. Does he know he's there? He does, and he comes around and gets the frag as Dane's been found. And that is going to be 7-5, the score. We do need to wait for icons to come back, it would appear. There might be a technical difficulty or something along the lines of that. So we're just going to mute the microphone briefly and we'll be back real soon. So I can give you confirmation that Icon's PC did crash, meaning that we are going to be replaying that last round, which is why we're on 0-0 now. So they're going to replay the last round, and then we're going to restart the map again, and then play it from the half. So that's where we are at the moment. Still waiting for Icons to connect to the server again. So again, I'm going to mute the microphone, and then we're going to come back to it as soon as everybody's ready. So again, as we well know, we are going to be replaying this round. No kills as of yet to be expected here on Train Station. We are 1 minute 20 remaining. Again, both teams playing very passive at this present moment in time as Icons is back. Oh, and Han with a lovely flick shot from the trench gun straight onto Davis. So instantly it's going to be an advantage for Arcane now, as Martis does punish Icons for trying to be a little bit too aggressive. At least they know the position of one of the players. Jordan still in towards that A house, making sure that nobody gets up there, as Jankis does get the kill onto Hatton as well. So the trench gun is now done and out of the way. Dane is sitting in towards B. He seems to have the hard job, as no one is going that way and he can only just watch from afar what's going on. Wojcika still with the scope, waiting to see if anyone's trying to rotate. He's expecting Dane to maybe try and come around the back, but too much discipline as Martas does get the bomb down. So it's now 4 versus 3 as Junkins gets another frag onto Dane, so he is dead. Supreme and Jordan are the last remaining members here for Arcane. There's still 4 players up here for Strong Enemy. Grenade out. Just trying to see what he can do. He can't seem to connect the frag, but does heavily tag up Jankis. And he doesn't see one. I thought there was a body there, but it wasn't a dead body from the previous. Everyone's sympathised. Jankis is going to pick up his third onto Jordan, and it's going to be a strong enemy round, I would have thought, as I don't think Supreme's going to go huge with only 20 seconds and 4 players left to find. So this looks like it's going to be a round here for Strong Enemy, and he's playing out as it should do, as it does get taken down by Wojcika. And that's now going to be still 7-5 now to Strong Enemy, and we are going to be restarting the map again, and then just playing till the half. So, just so you know, it does say 0-0, but it's currently 7-5 to Strong Enemy. Just waiting to get himself readied up. And off we go. This is for the second half of the playoffs. Again, here's Strong Enemy versus Arcane. We've had a good game so far. If you've only just joined us, Jankis with the double kill straight onto Dane and Supreme. Not what you want to do when you're on the attacking side, as that's going to slow you right down. But we're here for the Forgotten Soldiers land over in Germany, based in Munich. And we have been trying to give you as much coverage as we possibly can over the weekend, and it's been an absolute joy as usual. Hatton does get the frag onto Swarker. He's not very happy about that though, as areas are being watched. They're trying to reduce the depth. Does get the tag with no frag on to Davies. Again, he's trying to come on round. Still no kill. 4 players left up here for Strong Enemy. Davis just come around and take down Hatton, as Jordan does have the grease gun, and that's going to take down Davis with a headshot. So Jordan, as well as Icons, making their way towards the site. Smoke is up. Wojcika looking. Jordan does get down by Jankis. His 3rd kill and the 4th kill for Jankis coming in on 2 Icons, and that is going to be 8-5 the score. Really stellar round there from Jankis, getting himself 4 kills. Very impressive stuff. Martas this time around is in fact going to open up on to Supreme. Nothing else seems to be happening at the moment. They just get themselves all set up at present, but Arcane do ideally need to try and keep as many bodies up as possible as the bomb doesn't go down. They have smoked out the A site. Grenades are going out as well. Everybody's just staying rather passive now. Oh, but as soon as he peeks out, Icons does get the kill onto Swalker, but Hatton instantly getting dropped by Wojcika. Strong Enemy still got the man advantage. Let's play a little bit more here as Martaz gets the frag onto Jordan. Icon's going down to Vondrika as well. And there we go. It's all down to Dane, who has 3 minutes to fight. Make that 2 now as he does get Vondrika. They do know where he is now. Martaz is going to play a little bit more aggressively. Can't connect any bullets whatsoever. But Davis jumps on around, gets Dane. And that's going to be another round here for Strong Enemy. That's going to make it 8. So sorry, 9-5 now. 9-5 to Strong Enemy at this moment in time. Just had confirmation for you guys that we are going to try and check the results for the other games just to keep you in the loop, see who's going to be progressing. So you'll have to bear with us just for the time being. But it's Dane who's going to get the opening frag onto Swarker. That's going to be a little bit of a role reverse. That's exactly what Arcane needed though. Supreme playing with the bar. A little bit different. Seems to be the only frag at the moment, but Supreme with the bar does take down Jankis, and Jordan is running around with the grease gun as well. So we'd like to see that, using a few different weapons for their advantage. As Martas gets 2 kills with the MP44 to Dane and to Jordan, so it's now all even. As Davies takes down Hatton, and Arcane need to think about what they're doing here, because they're getting the advantage but not making the most of it. So only Icons and Supreme remain here for Arcane. It's going to be Icons getting the frag onto Davies, with a Supreme jumping in on the action as well, as he does take down Vondrika. There's only Martas left up. 26 seconds on the clock as the bomb was trying to be put down by Supreme, but it looks like the grenade is going to stop him from doing that. As Icons is going to make his way over towards the other bomb site. Martas does have another grenade. Is he going to get another grenade kill? He does not, unfortunately. That would have been sick to get both bomb diffuses down from 2 separate grenades. Martas is going to come round. And Icons does get him down, and they're happy with that one, as that is now going to be 9-6, the score. I can understand at the moment we're currently on map 3 here for Dirty Potatoes versus Unex. Dirty Potatoes currently 10-4 up at the moment, and they did win Quarantine. And it's on Quarantine at the moment, apologies. Dirty Potatoes are currently on Allies, and at the moment Axes are Unex. But back to this game, Vondrika does take down Danny, but Jordan does get the grenade kill onto Swarker. So again, it's all even on the 4 versus 4. As Jankis does get the headshot onto Jordan as well. So Arcane again a man down compared to Strong Enemy. Seems to be a regular occurrence on this map. They just can't seem to find any of the picks, and wherever they peek, there seems to be a strong enemy member ready in wait for them. Icon's playing a little bit more aggressive, going straight down the middle of the street, trying to see if he can connect any shots with the scope. Doesn't look like it at the moment. I have a funny feeling this one could well possibly go to a third. Couple of people have tried to do the job, but Icon's becoming very unlucky, as he does get shut down from Jankis with the MP44. As Haddon does come onto Davis, that's going to be him down, and Jankis taking down Supreme, and he seems to be on a bit of a rampage just now as he does throw a grenade over towards the site. He believes that Hatton is there. It's close enough. Fakes the bomb though. And Vondrika not missing that one, does get him through the car windows, and that's going to be the 10-6 scoreline in favour of Strong Enemy. No opening kills early on, but people trying to look for them though, which is always nice to see, as they're actually going to opt for a B push. Frag grenades are going to go out. Dane gets the kill onto Jankers as Hatton throws his smoke out instantly onto the bomb site. Grenades are going all over the place just now as Icons finds the kill onto Martas. Strong enemy weren't quite expecting this one, I don't think, as Supreme gets the frag onto Swarker, and it's all Davies and Vondrika. 5 players still up here for Arcane, so excellent position for them. They are on the B bomb site. They bomb down. As soon as I say it does, as Icon finds his second frag of the round, straight onto Davies. As Vondrika is in the back, he's going to try to take the shot, see if he can spot anyone. Can't connect it, but he does come on round. It's going to be Icons who's going to mop that up, and that is now going to be 10. I believe 10-6, 10-7. I believe it's 10-7, or it's 9-7. I cannot now remember, but chat, if you heard what I said last time, and if you can remind me what it is, that would be superb. Swarker is going to open up onto Icon, so the scope thread is now down. Strong enemy getting themselves that early advantage, as Martas is going to be sitting tight in towards the Beaver, done it with the Thompson, taking down Swarker. So we're seeing a little bit more of an aggressive push just here, which is exactly what we want to see. Supreme sets himself up a grenade. Let's see if that kills someone. Doesn't tag anyone either, so that's unfortunate, as Hatton is on the site, but Supreme does get a frag. Martas and Jankers though taking down Hatton and Supreme, as Dane takes down Jankers, so 2 versus 2. Strong enemy still have Davies and Vondrika still up. Jordan and Dane are the only ones available for Arcane, so they are able to do something, I'm sure. Grease guns in the hands of Jordan. I'm sure they're going to want to try and get a peek of some description, but Dane looks like he wants to fancy going over towards the B-bomb site. Vondrika's there. He does try to get the scope shot, and he does take down Dane. He sneaks up on him. Doesn't miss those ones, as Jordan is on A. Davies is there straight away. Fires off a couple of shots, but doesn't connect, as Davies is going to be the one who's going to get it. And that's going to be 11-7. Thank you for telling me the scores in the Twitch chat. I do really appreciate that one. So it's now 11-7, 2 strong enemy. And these are the scores on the doors at the moment. Dane's going to open up onto Jankers. That's going to be the first frag. And Vondrika is going to find it onto Dane as well. Martas jumping in on the action as he does take down Hatton. It's still 4 versus 3. Arcane are a man down. The Icon spots one. Doesn't connect though. An extremely unfortunate positioning, as he just peeks a little bit too much. He's going to get himself back up there though. He's not going to expect a repeat from this position, I'm sure. As they're making their way towards the side, Davies does have the grease gun in hand. Hatton does get taken down there by Martas. Or that might have happened like slightly earlier. I can't keep track of them in it. And that's going to be Martas getting another kill onto Supreme, just firing off a couple of bullets just to see, just in case someone else tries to peek out. As Swarker does get down from Icons, as Icon picks up a second, and that's going to be Icons getting taken down by Davies. And it's now all in the hands of Jordan. Fakes out the bomb. Gets the frag onto Martas. It's now 1 versus 1. Is he going to be able to catch this Jordan?
Die Achse möchte gewinnen.
He is not. He runs out of time. That's very unfortunate. And that is now going to be... That's going to be 12-7 the score. 12-7 the score. Thank you. That is now 12-7. Match point here for Strong Enemy. Looks like they're possibly going to look to take this one. Let's see how they fare, if they get any opening frags. That's going to be what it's all about. Smoke's getting put out on towards the A site now. Still no kills. Vondrika does finally open up to Hatton. A very slow-paced game. Supreme does take down Martis, as well as Jordan taking down Swalker, and that is the bomb going down. Here we go. Still 12-7 at the moment as Icons take down Davies, who does try to get the frag onto him. Well, I thought Icons was going to take his own player out then. Vondrika, as well as Jankis, are the only players left remaining. As Supreme is going to find the kill onto Vondrika. Jankis does get down by Dunny. And that is how the map's going to pan out here. So we've actually got confirmation that Dirty Potato has won the third map on Quarantine, 13-7. That's the final score. So Dirty Potato are advancing through, win on the third map on Quarantine, and that's the final round scores are going to be 13-7. Here, however, we are on 12-8. As Danny's going to open up onto Davies. Smoke's pushed out towards the A site. I don't know whether they're going to be looking to go there. Icons is looking in the top building in case anyone's going to test their luck to get a little peek of Supreme. It's in a very advanced position as Danny gets the kill, as well as Icons. Still 3 players left to find though. Jankis finds the frag onto Hatton though, not ideal, but the bomb is down. Shots being rattled off as Jordan connects, gets 2 quick kills, and it's going to be Icons mopping up house, killing Vondrika, and that is going to now be 12-9 the score. This is a scoreboard as it stands as Icons excelling with 12 kills, but Junk is not too far behind on the enemy team with 10. This map is exceptionally slow paced to start off with, so passive. Martas does open on to Hatton, which is just what we want, with Swalker getting the kill onto Dunny as well. We're playing a little bit more aggressive, which is great to see. Supremes does shut down Jankers, as Jordan is going to put the grenade, just a dead grenade, on towards the lower part of the house, just to see if there is anybody there. Goes down. Jordan finds the frag onto Davies. It's now 3 versus 3, as Vondrika does win the scope battle and gets the second frag as well onto Jordan. He's taken down Icons already. It's all up to Supreme in the house. This is still the match point. Gets the tag, but no frag. And he does get taken down there from Swalker. And that, I believe, is the end. And that is going to be 13-9, if I'm not mistaken, unless I've counted too many.
Sprengladung entschärft. Die Achsenmächte gewinnen.
Asking to pistol bash for the last map.